Hey guys, Jessie Golden here with The Golden Secrets, and today I'm going to show you how to practice your handstands at the wall with one of my favorite yoga tools, the Dharma Wheel. So this is a great practice for people that are already kicking up into handstands at the wall, maybe trying to do it in the center of the room, but not able to perfect their alignment and balance by themselves. So if you're already doing handstands, then you know there is a lot of pressure in the wrists. So to avoid having too much pressure in the wrists, I always recommend widening the fingers as much as you can and pressing all 10 fingers into the ground. So we're rooting to rebound. Then ideally, we need to have a lot of flexibility in our hamstrings because we need to be able to get our body over our hands. So our shoulders are over our wrists, and our bum is over our shoulders. We're stacking our body up, creating a straight line. So let's practice. You're gonna put the Dharma Wheel all the way against the wall. I'm not using a mat. If you feel like using a mat, go ahead. I just don't want you to slip. So I prefer with this exercise not to use a mat. So the Dharma Wheel is all the way against the wall. We're gonna put our forehead right on the Dharma Wheel. Imagine right where your forehead and your hairline meets. That's the special spot right there, the crown chakra. So I'm going to turn towards the Dharma Wheel and get into a position as if I'm going to kick up against the wall. So it's going to feel a little weird. It takes a minute to get into it. First, I place the forehead down. First, you can widen the legs just so you can see. You're going to place your hands directly underneath your shoulders. So it's going to feel a little weird. You're going to feel very far forward. That's totally normal. Bring your legs together and then walk your feet in as high as you can. So that's where the flexibility part comes in. Now, you're going to have to kick up with a little bit more power than you normally do because you have to get past the Dharma Wheel. So kick up as you normally do. Once we're up, we'll readjust. So put your legs out against the wall, straighten the legs. Pressing the forehead into the Dharma Wheel. Now, root to rebound. So literally lift up, draw the tailbone down, press the fingers into the ground, and gaze between your hands. And then slowly walk one leg away from the wall at a time. Navel to the spine, squeezing the inner legs together, pressing all 10 fingers into the mat, into the ground, and then stay as long as you feel comfortable. And then I like to come down by practicing my press-ups. So this is a great way too for people that are trying to get their press-ups, because as you slowly come down, you'll see you'll have to bring your bum towards the wall. The lower the legs go, the more the bum goes towards the wall. The more pressure you feel in the wrist, so press, 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 as slow as you can. After all inversions, it's always a good idea to bend forward a couple breaths, shake it out, or come into child's pose. Let the forehead touch the ground. Just pause for about 2 breaths before you come up. It's not uncommon to get lightheaded sometimes. And then slowly roll up. So I suggest trying this with the Dharma Wheel. There's so many fun things you can do with it. And if you do this every day, you really get to perfect the alignment, and before you know it, you'll be doing handstands in the center of the room. Namaste.